And there it goes. Right, hello. Welcome to Perfect Robot Wars, where I, your host, Adam, will go through some rather unusual circumstances with some friends. Now, what we'll be doing is we'll be going through the Robot Wars series, 1 through 7, and perhaps onwards, to find out who truly would have been the champions of each series. Now, one thing that happened during the main series is you had house robots, hazards, you had arena walls, things got flipped over. So what tended to happen was things went out in maybe not so perfect circumstances. Even judges' decisions could be controversial. What we're here to do as a merry band of team is essentially... No, don't laugh. What we're here to do is find out in these first 6 episodes who truly was this Series 1 champion. Now, we all know who was the original winner was. I hope you all know who was the original winner.
Roadblock.
That one.
Yeah, we're all in agreement that it was Roadblock who won it officially. But did he have a bit of luck along the way? Was another competitor knocked out where perhaps it shouldn't have been? This is where we find out. And we've randomised the heats. What we're going to do is we're just going to chuck we're going to chuck six robots into this episode. We'll make it fair by making them all the same weight class. So, for instance, we've got Satan here and Barry. What we need to think about is, what if they were the same weight class, similar size, what have you. We judge robots on how they're intended to work. And that's practically it. So, my name's Adam. I run a heap of games. I'd like you all to introduce yourselves. Don't all jump in at once. At least one of you jump in.
Alright, I'll go first. Hello, I'm Hoppin. I used to run Game Tech Mods, but now I'm here to tell people that their robots suck.
Go on, Prime.
Go on.
I'm Primeval. I say I do things, but then I don't do things.
Sounds about right.
I can.
And my humble abode of a fucking name, I guess. Just
Your humble abode of a name. That doesn't make sense, does it?
Right, okay, I'm trying to be British. I'm not British, I'm British. Hello, my name is Sevalent. I run the Parsec World Series. If you're not familiar with it, just don't join it.
Wow. Great
Let's
endorsement.
Your son as well. That's a great start from everyone.
It's all about honesty here. That's what this is about. Honesty and how it's intended to go across.
This is definitely about honesty, because your votes count, gentlemen. Especially.
So I don't know what you're saying about friends. You're paying us like $6.45 an hour. I'm just saying.
I don't know who you've been talking to, but that's a well-exaggerated figure.
Oh, of course, $8.55.
Right, let's go on to the first fight then, before Hop starts counting pennies.
I know there's 4 of us here. For this episode, I shall act as moderator. That basically means I'm not actually doing much moderating. I'm just throwing my opinion, but I do not have a vote. I can convince you as much as I want, but I do not have a vote in this. Another thing, everyone has 1 veto per series. I repeat, 1 veto per series. That means at any point, if your robot or the robot you voted for loses, you can turn around and say, I veto this, and your robot, even if it lost, goes through. But you can only do that. You can only do that once per series. So keep that in mind.
A fight.
So like series 1 to 10, obviously.
No, I'm saying you guys are going down. I'm vetoing fucking Derek for series 5. It's coming.
I can imagine it is. But how the original series of Robot Wars worked with gauntlets and trials, we're avoiding that. What we're doing is 1v1s for the first round. Then a 3-way playoff for the 4th semi-final place. So, I've randomised the robots, and today's episode will feature Detonator, Talk of the Devil, TRACIE, Satan, BodyHammer, and Barry. Oh, Bazza.
Chad Barry.
They are drawn randomly, and the first match will be Detonator versus Barry. So, in a fair and perfect arena, where nothing ever goes wrong, technically. And robots have a fair shake at it. 100% powered, 100% working. Which of these robots would win?
Right, I want to make my opening statement clear. It's fucking Barry. Barry is taking down Detonator with no sweat, alright? Because it has a wedge, and that's all it needs.
Yeah. Like, Barry originally went out in the gauntlet stage because it got beached on the seesaw, I believe it was.
It
But
was,
in
it was
this
the very
case-
start.
Yeah,
bricks,
in
yeah.
this case, Detonator's a good postcode off the ground, so because Barry's got the scoop. It's not the fastest, but it does have some power behind it. So yeah, I'd definitely say Barry.
Oh, yeah, honestly, like that scoop is just like look at the ground clearance of Detonator and just that's getting lifted up. Like
Does it actually lift? Is
I
it a
think it
lift? Is it a
lifts. I
lifting
think it
scoop?
does.
it
I
does.
think
It
It
like,
does.
it's sort of like
It's
It
not
never
much.
worked. It never worked originally, but in this one it does, so it lifts.
Yeah.
Can I hit with the fact Detonator slower than Barry?
Oh
So,
yeah, Detonator is
Checkmate, boys.
Detonator
47
doesn't
miles an
move. It just depends on the Earth's tilt at the time.
It moves in knots.
Oh, I can't wait for Second Sprite. That's gonna be fun.
It's not going to win anything, is it?
Yeah, it will.
It might.
No, it can't.
might
It
be
can't possibly
It'd
win.
win my heart.
Yeah, but yeah, I can definitely see like there's no way Detonator could actually do anything.
Are we all in agreement with that?
It fires his cannon-looking weapon and destroys Barry.
Right. Is there anything else?
He's just a pole.
I will play Devicle's advocate here, and say that
That's
is a pretty vicious looking ramming bar at the front. Could that potentially damage the wheels of Barry?
No.
No,
No,
it's
right, but Detonator goes at like 1 mph if it's lucky.
Detonator's. I think Detonator's too slow to actually get to the side.
I
or
feel if
even where
Detonator
that
did
big
get to
pole.
the side of Barry, it'd just crumple.
Detonator is actually faster than Usain Bolt. Have you all known? Man moves
Whoa.
at like 200
If Usain
miles
Bolt
an
was
hour.
asleep. Right then,
If
are
Usain
we?
Bolt was dead.
Are we all in agreement? Sev, what's your vote?
Yeah, Barry.
Hoppin,
Chad Barry.
Chad Barry, and Prime.
Barry.
Right, so that's a 3-0 victory
Just
for
like the X Factor.
Barry.
Or something.
Barry goes through.
Yes. You're on to the semi-finals.
Right then, so the next battle. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
TRACIE. Does anyone remember what that stands for?
Yeah.
I
Fuck.
don't remember which was.
Oh no, I don't.
I'm gonna
Google
look
it.
up what that stands for.
I'm gonna Google it before you do.
Terrestrial robotic artificial computerized intelligent engine. Otherwise, well, all we know is just we wanted an anagram, but we also wanted to make a name.
Bit of trivia for you, or question for you. Prizes to the winner. What was it going to be called in Series 3 when it failed to qualify?
Sharon.
Yes, Sharon.
You got the
After a
wiki
call-
open, don't you?
No, actually, I just remember that trivia bit
So,
because Jeremy Clarkson said it. That the TRACIE team should have called it Sharon.
it would be a good name. I don't know why it didn't qualify. Do
The
anyone know
Series
why?
3 had weird qualifying things. I generally don't know why. We just know it just failed to qualify. Probably just didn't impress people enough because it was a box.
Well, most of them were boxes. And then again, actually, Series 3 had some pretty wacky designs.
No.
Series 3 had
Triangle
Chaos
dinosaurs.
2, didn't it?
Turin.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
had Chaos too. Thanks for.
Yeah, Series 3 did have Chaos too, and the look
Max
that everyone
damage.
and the look that everyone knows Razor for,
Yeah.
as well as Behemoth. Behemoth had its more iconic look back in Series 3. But anyway, TRACIE.
Yeah,
yes.
so we've got TRACIE in one corner, and in the other we have Talk of the Devil.
Is that
I
the
shall open the
black and
floor.
red one?
That's the cylinder.
Oh, is it? Oh,
For those of you who don't know, Talk of the Devil has two weapons. It was the first with a vertical flywheel, and that was put on the back
Yeah.
of the robot, and it had a spinning drill at the front,
Yeah, it actually pioneered both weapons. With,
where's the vertical spinner on it?
on the back.
the back.
On the back. Is there a
it's
picture of
got-
it?
Yeah, hang on, I can get that.
I'm not
I do have it.
not sure how fast it was meant to
Picks
move.
everyone.
I was like, how far did the disc go?
Yeah, if Prime's got pics then.
Yeah, I can get a pic of the. It's got a bit of a Matilda thing going on where it's just a vertical flywheel poking out of the ass.
But it probably moves very, very slow.
Ah, it is. Yeah, I think. Prime's got
Yeah,
it.
that's
That
not
is
even
it.
got teeth. It's a saw.
That's a saw. It's a blunt saw.
It does have bits
Uh,
sticking out of it.
Yeah,
Technically,
Yeah.
it is a flywheel.
yeah. And
So
it
in a
moved at
perfect
4
world-
miles an hour.
Okay, just want to go off the bat. There is TRACIE is twice as fast as Talk of the Devil.
Twice.
Bit more than that.
Twice.
Well, almost more than twice. 10 miles
Yeah.
an hour compared to 4. So take that as you will. But I'm gonna put my money on TRACIE just because it's like faster and Talk of the Devil really isn't going to do much.
Yeah, I'll actually say TRACIE as well because TRACIE is faster, and as such, like it can get the spikes into like the arm, like the sides of Torque of the Devil. Those sides just look very easy, just push around the
Well, it's
arena.
it's also made of like carbon fiber, right?
I think it's fiberglass.
Oh yeah, fiberglass, not
Yeah,
carbon
so it's
fiber.
gonna be so yeah, we penetrated quite easily and just like commanded around the box.
But if I could once again play Devil's Advocate, because talk of the devil. How thick is TRACIE's armor, and can Talk of the Devil's perfectly functioning weaponry take it apart?
But it doesn't have a tooth. It's a saw, and it's like I'm pretty sure it's higher up than TRACIE is. So
It might be.
I wouldn't say higher, but I would
not high
definitely
enough to hit anything crucial.
to catch up by. Let's see.
So we're saying that
Say-
the robot with 2 static spikes can cause more damage.
Well, it's got speed, so I'd say
Yeah, it's
so.
got-
Yeah, it'd probably win
yeah.
the control fight.
Yeah, I think that is the thing that like clinches it for TRACIE, like because yeah the drill will do like will try and do something, but like yeah
It's made of
So-
welded steel, so
yeah TRACIE's made of welded steel, so like it'd probably just leave like little
Scratches.
tiny marks. Yeah.
Yeah, just scratches.
scratches, paint marks.
Right then. Is
Brilliant.
there anything else either of these robots can do?
Take me to dinner. That's what they could all do.
Right.
Oh, lovely.
I think that's a good enough cue to go to the
I'm
scores.
gonna go into Burger King. I'm just gonna see in the queue for the drive-through Hoppin bloody Talk of the Devil, just
Oh yeah.
riding it, ordering the burger.
I like how you
Chicken
went to
wrap.
Talk of the Devil rather than TRACIE.
Yeah. Sounds secure.
Yeah, I'm definitely saying TRACIE though.
Of course.
Is that everyone for TRACIE?
Yep.
Yep.
One for TRACIE.
Oh, that's a shock to me. Well, actually, it's not really. Okay,
It's a really. Yeah. I was gonna say that's.
but Talk of the Devil still has a chance here.
Yeah.
They still got
that's
the
my playoff.
the playoff. And the last two in this one, you should already know this by now, is BodyHammer and
BodyHammer.
Saturn.
Ooh.
Let's
Right.
remember that Saturn's weight is adjusted, so that is in the same weight class.
See the that's
What's
quite
what's
close
Saturn
one.
armored with, and what's his weapon exactly?
I believe
It's a wedge with spikes on it, and it is armored with fiberglass.
Is it
10 mil. 10 mil thick.
Oh, so that's quite thick, yeah.
However,
Yeah.
this is the equivalent of it being 10.5 kilos, so. Yeah.
And BodyHammer has the functioning hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How powerful would that hammer? We never actually saw the hammer in action, did we?
No.
But
Not
it
in
looked
Series
a
1, I
pretty
don't
small
believe, no.
hammer.
Yeah, look
It is,
quite small.
It's a nutcracker hammer from the looks of things.
Hmm.
There's a lot of confusion in the co-hosts.
Implying if they are both the same weight, I think I'd give it to Saturn because I feel BodyHammer would get toppled over.
I think so. Despite being faster, BodyHammer is as tall as you can get.
Because like
So-
the wedges are too steep to actually like sort of do anything to it. So
I'd like to add a point in there that if you look at Saturn's spikes and the way they're positioned on the wedge, would it be able to topple BodyHammer over, or would those spikes stop it from toppling?
well, it'd still get underneath it and then just pin it in place where it can push it into whatever it wants. Just a wall in this case. Again, it'd be another boring control fight, but I do feel Saturn would have the advantage with how shallow the wedge is
Yeah.
and being the same weight as BodyHammer.
Which is faster? Have we got stats for that?
BodyHammer is faster by
15
5
miles
yeah.
an hour
yeah.
to 10.
Could that
But I don't
play a
think it
part?
What would BodyHammer do with that speed though? It can't get under, and the hammer isn't exactly. That Nutcracker hammer definitely won't get through 10 mil fiberglass.
Oh, that attitude.
You just gotta believe.
Yeah. It's
They can try.
So this-
fascinating.
This is clearly a tougher one for you lot then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It
they're
is.
both dreadful.
They're not that bad.
Ah, BodyHammer has like a wedge, but it's not really a wedge. Just
It's
Yeah.
not really going to tip anything over too
Yeah,
quickly.
yes, it's way too steep to actually do anything.
hmm.
And plus, it's not even got anything to like feed people into the wedge, so it couldn't even like control. I mean, like, it's not really good of a pusher.
It's at this point where I feel a lot of confusion that I ask you to give a choice.
For me, it's Saturn. You're pointing that one out there. I go for the. Oh God, I go for that one.
You know what? I'm gonna go with BodyHammer.
Oh, what?
So is that a 2-1 for Satan?
I've not yet got my vote. But I'm
Don't think he
trying to
has.
think about it.
Okay.
It would be very
Tie 'em up.
close, and as a sort of judge's decision sort of thing, I would go to the judges. Very closely, I'm giving it to Saturn based on aggression and control.
Ooh.
I feel like BodyHammer's hammer could do
BodyHammer
some
would obviously
damage.
get damage because it's been doing
Yeah.
something, but it wouldn't win
Yeah.
on the other categories.
Yeah, because it might be fast, but at the same time, Saturn can it's quite maneuverable, so it can definitely turn to always be facing it
So
and like push around.
we have perhaps our first shock then with BodyHammer losing to Satan.
There we go.
But the 3 robots that we've kicked out are not gone yet. 2 of them will bugger off, but 1 of them will stay. And this is where Detonator, Talk of the Devil,
Has a
and
chance to redeem itself.
BodyHammer
Oh yeah.
enter the ring together. And you 3 now will decide which one remains in the competition. Go.
BodyHammer, period. There is my vote.
No.
Yeah.
Detonator, the clear defender of the earth, will ruin both of them. You're just,
Yeah.
Neither of them can do anything to BodyHammer just because
Body
BodyHammer's complete.
none of them could do anything to Detonator, the fastest robot in the world.
God.
All
Yeah,
right,
it's BodyHammer by a mile
great.
for me.
It is.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
BodyHammer.
It's
No
Way
contest.
faster.
No,
It's way faster,
Ooh.
and it actually has a weapon that can definitely point at everything to do damage. Like Talk of
yeah.
the Devil could try to damage Detonator, but at the same time, by the time it gets to there, the fight had been done by now.
But the
No,
shape
they're
of Talk of a Devil is completely negated by BodyHammer, so.
Yeah.
That's
the
a
fact-
good point.
The vertical spinner of Talk of the Devil could not do
The
anything. to it.
vertical spinner.
Yeah, dude. Aftershock. Where
This is
you at?
this is
Yeah,
259. This is.
yeah, pretty much. But it couldn't do anything because of the way the arm was angled on BodyHammer. So, as much as I hate to say it, because Detonator really robbed throughout the series so
What
far.
happened to your veto hop?
I'm saving it, dude. Derek, it's happening. All right.
Right then,
But, yeah,
Sev,
BodyHammer for me.
vote.
BodyHammer, yeah.
Hoppin,
BodyHammer. There you go.
Prime.
BodyHammer.
Right, there we go. That's 2 robots eliminated from the competition. We say goodbye
Which is-
to Detonator. That one there, and Talk of the Devil. I've got
Rest in peace,
images
my
here
lord.
that we're looking at. So we are left with 4. And I'm going to put them into the hat now. So while I'm doing that, who is your favourite robot out of this lot? Search everything else, which is the favourite of the 6.
Which poison do you want me to pick? That's oh.
Like competitively or like just personal
Just
opinion?
favourite?
personal, yeah.
I
I like Barry. Like, I think the thing is just
quote
like,
that one.
like not only is it just the pioneer of the lifting scoop, like it's basically just like Shunt but a competitor, but also just like it's called Barry. Like it could have been called something like Destroyer, Decimator, or anything like that, but no, it's just Barry.
Barry. Oh,
Robot
Baz.
Run.
Yikes.
I think personally I'd go for BodyHammer just because it looks clean.
Because it looks clean.
Yeah.
I'd say, guys, you're both wrong. It's fucking Detonator, right? Defender
But the
of the Earth.
ESC, yeah, I'm not sure if you know ESC.
It's on,
Yeah.
Rare,
Some irrelevant podcast.
I listened to them for the first time, and all I ever hear is Detonator. It just pops up everywhere. It is a funny looking little machine. What they were thinking at the
God.
time, I do not know.
Oh, ESC's got Rira, hasn't it? Yeah, she loves Detonator, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's probably why.
Right then, team, I have the draw.
Avengers.
Yeah,
Are we ready for this?
Then a champion of the earth wins the series. So.
I am ready for this next matchup.
Right then, the next matchup is the two Bs, BodyHammer and Barry.
Oh,
Barry Hammer.
how have you done this to me?
Barry
Ooh, BodyHammer
Barry
and
Hammer.
Barry.
Barry Hammer, dude. So.
Right, let's do this. They enter the ring. 3, 2, 1. Do the thing.
Like,
Alright.
my mind's telling me BodyHammer,
My
but my
heart
body's
says-
telling me Barry.
Oh yikes!
I feel like Barry would just brute force it, like for
Yeah,
the
like-
entire match.
Again, I think BodyHammer. Hang on, I'm gonna double check this before I actually.
Barry is
say it.
slower.
Just like to point out
Yeah.
that Barry does have a downforce.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's spoilage.
It's got a spoiler. I'll open up DRS. It's
The
in a
speed.
second.
Phew, I don't know.
See, yeah, BodyHammer has the speed, but at the same time, I can only see the hammer
Yeah.
trying to damage the wheels.
I could
but
only see it
not
like
doing
getting
a whole lot.
stuck on Barry, if anything. I don't think it'd
Yeah.
go through anything.
Like it would need to be separated at times, and also at the same time, I'm not sure, but could Barry Scoop get under BodyHammer?
It doesn't look
I don't
like
think so. No.
I think so. I put money on it.
Looks like
Because the
BodyHammer's
act-
low
the
to the
act of-
ground.
Yeah, the axe of BodyHammer's not going to have enough power to lift it up for Barry to actually get the scoop under. So I'd say Barry
Yeah.
can get under it.
Could BodyHammer take out the wheels potentially?
Personally, I'd say they're too thick for a little poker like
Yeah.
BodyHammer's.
I
So
think
They
don't
are
think it has-
monsters.
I think Barry Hammer has a flat head, so no.
yeah, no,
No chance. There's
not-
not enough power. I think it's gonna be a pushy match for Barry, where Barry
Yeah.
just like bullies all around the arena, which is basically half a series, all of Series 1, honestly.
Yeah. I honestly think it's just like basically BodyHammer versus Saturn Scoop Edition.
Yeah.
We're just BodyHammer will get the damage, but at the same time Barry will be the aggressor and like control it.
And speed wouldn't
Maybe
come
not
into
the
play for
aggressor.
BodyHammer.
Yeah, I'd say this aggression from fucking BodyHammer, 15 miles an hour. That's over double.
Yeah, I'd say BodyHammer gets aggression and like I feel BodyHammer would get aggression and damage because it's got the axe, but I still feel Barry would win.
Ooh, controversial now.
Well,
Controversial
this is
territory.
like. Can I bring it up? Can I bring up Firestorm and Bolt from the Blue
Yeah.
as an example?
Actually,
it's
no.
probably-
No.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can.
No,
we're,
but like,
we're living in 1998 right now,
and we're living in the.
which is why I've got my flat screen.
The 2000s are on the rise. But like,
hope not.
it's an argument about doing stuff and not being able to do anything, or not doing anything at all. So I'm gonna give it to BodyHammer. That's my vote because it will do stuff. It will try to be aggressive. It'll do damage, but it might lose on control.
One vote to BodyHammer. Any votes for Barry?
Prime, what are you saying?
I'm still on the fence with that one because it is a very close thing between them. I'm still edging it to
Adam's just
Barry.
whipping out the jewel, taking a fat vape.
Yeah, on the fence, smoking that dank kush.
I can do that as well. Hold up.
Yeah. Let's just join me on the fence, smoking the kush whilst we
Fucking doinks and Amish.
try and seesaw.
This is tight, man.
Yeah,
It's tight.
I'm gonna stick to my dude, my Barry, man.
Oh, so it's 1-1. Sev,
Yeah.
it's down to you.
Way! Oh no.
Sorry, that vape just killed me. Oh god.
Strong
I've not
shit,
changed.
mate.
I've not changed the liquid in ages. That killed me off.
You get that burn taste.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, not nice.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Deciding vote. You're gonna make enemies here. You're gonna make
Did
enemies.
Prime give it to Barry?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's 1-1. It's your deciding vote.
Oh god, I see my life flashing before my eyes.
We're gonna make enemies here. Who's it gonna be? Is it Big Baz or is it?
Are we going by our own personal decisions, or are we using like the judges' criteria? That's the thing. That's in my opinion.
In a perfect world, who would win?
Oh yeah,
If
true.
nothing
But then
goes wrong.
I'd say Barry then, because it is. Yeah, I'd say Barry then.
Barry. Right.
That's a
No.
thumbs down from me.
Oh, so BodyHammer, grand finalist, bugger off. Right.
Wow.
Which means Barry goes through to the Heat final, and we're left with TRACIE and H2n.
Do I see Psycho Sprout in the background of that picture of bloody Talk of a Devil's Arse? I think I do.
There's a picture of Talk of the
I'm
Devil's
excited.
Arse.
I'm excited.
It's
Okay,
gonna,
no,
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon.
Oh,
Yeah. All right.
that's my veto right there.
Right. So H2n and TRACIE, two very similar robots. One's
Yeah.
invertible, but let's be honest, that's not going to count for anything in this particular battle. Both with twin spikes. Go.
So again, same weight, both obviously not having any reliability issues. I'm just gonna say it, Saturn for the wedge.
Whoa! No, I don't agree with that one bit.
What's
at
its armor? What's its armor?
all. Like fiberglass?
How
Yeah.
thick?
10 mil.
Yeah, TRACIE won't poke through that.
TRACIE is.
If it was like 2 mil, then TRACIE could probably poke holes in the side and like control it that way. But if it's not gonna get through 10 mil, it's a centimeter.
It's at 10 miles per hour. You know.
Could do.
So how
So
fast is
I would-
Saturn? 5?
For like 4.
Right, and TRACIE's 10.
Oh no!
What I will
10
add-
miles an hour for
Yeah, but wait.
Saturn.
What I can add as well
Ooh.
is looking at H2n's picture, those spikes make the wedge almost pointless because they're positioned right above the gradient.
Yeah, but like TRACIE would still get wedged in between those spikes and the wedge, and it wouldn't be
Wait,
enough.
wait.
Oh no, because it wouldn't take its wheels off the ground.
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
I think it would just genuinely just be just like just pushing
Just
match.
taking the W.
I'm saying TRACIE
I'm
because
saying TRACIE then, yeah.
yeah, because it's just. But in a pushing match thing, Saturn's wedge is not really gonna do much.
Yeah,
Like,
it's too
can't-
steep on the sides and back, and at the front, the forks are keeping TRACIE's wheels on the
Yeah.
ground for it. So TRACIE would win, in my opinion.
Look at that! You swapped your things out. You lying.
It's only because I'm still dying from that vape. I ain't got my head screwed on properly, chief.
It took you 30.
Vape life, lads.
Taken years off my life.
Bloody hell. Right. Okay. So let's do it. Sev, where
Yeah.
you at?
TRACIE for me.
Hoppin.
Sharon. That's a thinker.
Prime.
Right there.
TRACIE Sharon.
Right. So a 3-0 victory.
God, TRACIE at it again.
TRACIE and
Which
Barry.
means it was going close for a while, and then I think an idea came up that eliminated poor old H2n, which means we're left with 2. It's Barry versus TRACIE for a place in the grand final. Go.
Let the wars begin.
So how fast Barry again?
Slow.
7.
7 miles an hour.
7. It's got the wedge. It's got the big ass wedge. But like those
It's
spikes will get caught inside Barry at the sides.
And
It's
the
all like
wheels.
framework. Yeah, with a good ram, like, you could like probably pop not the side where the spring is, but the other side.
Tires.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it'd hit the tires actually. No.
I feel the spikes would still get lodged inside Barry, and that'd give TRACIE the upper hand, though.
I think this battle's entirely decided, would be decided on if TRACIE gets Barry's wheels at any point.
You gotta remember though, Barry got the spring flipper, and in a perfect world, it can flip
Ooh.
TRACIE.
Which is invertible.
Really? I don't.
Yeah,
it
but
is
still,
invertible.
it counts because it can still flip it and control it. The
Yeah,
back
that-
is flat.
Yeah,
No, I don't think so. I don't think it will. I don't think it has enough arc to achieve that. I don't know how much can it lift.
Well, it's a spring flipper, so it's short arc but a lot of force.
I don't. Would it be enough for TRACIE? Maybe.
I feel like it might just be enough to balance out on its back. I don't know. I'm sort
Oh,
of getting
that's
I
gonna.
was asking for a lot.
Yeah.
That is like, come on, we want Barry in the grand final.
You can't do that. Nah, lads. It's got to be like proper realism. No bias involved here.
Because Barry's a chonker, and I'm still very conspicuous about if like the tires will get like damaged by the spikes or not.
I would say the fact of Tracy might win on damage if it does get to the wheels, like just does a bit of a poking.
Well, if it does, Barry'd probably be immobilized on one side.
It might. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what Barry's tires are like.
No,
They're big rubbery.
I'm doing a bit of reading on the wiki. No mention of actual flipping.
Yeah,
but this is a
From
perfect
Barry.
world. Look at all the springs.
Yeah, but that's just spring suspension.
What a pointless addition.
Yeah, but
I heard somewhere it was a lifter, but I don't know.
It still says it's a lifting scoop.
What are you saying, Hop? What's your verdict? Who's winning?
Let's see. Hold up. We're gonna. Ooh. See, based on my thought of Tracy being faster, Barry not being able to lift because there's no mention of it at all. I'm probably wrong, and I'm probably gonna be flamed for it, and how I'm retarded. To which I agree. But I'm gonna go with Tracy. I think Tracy would stab Barry in its legs, in its wheels, its pneumatic wheels, and take that fat W. Checkmates Barry. You may have spring suspension and a spoiler, but it won't stop you from being stabbed.
That's a fair point and a very topical one for our modern day and age.
Yeah, after that one,
I
feel like Tracy's all of a sudden gonna get some London blood in and just go on a stabbing spree on Barry.
There we go.
Right then. So that's one vote to Tracy.
Two vote. Oh, wait,
Yeah, I'm gonna say Tracy as well.
Is there anybody going for Barry?
Prime.
I mean, part of me does say Barry for the control aggression thing, but at
The
the same time,
downforce.
yeah, but at the same time, like,
The downforce.
It's got magnets on the wooden floor.
oh, look out for the magnet on the wooden floor.
The downforce and the magnets on the wooden floor. It's immovable at this point.
Yeah.
Even to its own
No,
power, so it gets counted out immediately.
I will say Tracy because yeah.
There we go.
Let's make it official. Sev.
Tracy. Sharon.
Hoppin.
Sharon 2.0.
Prime.
Tracy Sharon.
There we go. So the winner of Robot Wars Series 1 Heat A turns out to be Tracy, who did reach the grand final in the main original bollocks.
Yeah.
There we go.
So we have Tracy going through. So thank you all for that. I think it was I think we got the grasp.
Experience.
We got the grasp of this concept pretty well there. So I'm pretty happy with that.
So if you'd like to be on the show, please write to us at robotwars.com.
Robotwars.com.
Where you can build a robot.
Now seriously, I would like to get some guests in at some point.
There we go. So if you'd like to join.
We should try and get some actual roboteers on this, maybe, like the heavyweight ones.
So yeah, if you'd like to.
Get Tim Rackley on here.
You can pay us 50 quid. We'll take your money. And you can come on this podcast.
PayPal 700 quid to get your own Heat made.
Smashing. Yeah, that could work. That could work. Right. Anyway, I think we're pretty much done there. Tracy goes through to the grand final. Commiserations to robots such as Detonator and Talk of the Devil.
I'm actually sad. I'm actually sad, but it had to be done.
Yeah, it had to be done. Next heat, we'll have... Oh, who we got in the next heat? Let's have a look, shall we?
Sigos Blut.
We have in the next heat... Oh, God, I can't find it, lads. Where is it?
Oh, yeah,
there it
got
is.
Garib, Cunning Plan, Crazy Tokyo, Demolisher, Reality, and WYSIWYG.
Should be entertaining. Are we looking forward to that one?
No.
Somewhat because
Plan.
like it's one robot with an
remember,
active
Cunning
weapon
Plan would
against
be
a
a
bunch
full-on
of
heavyweight.
wedges.
Yeah.
Cunning Plan would be a full-on heavyweight. It's just gonna wedge everything.
So it's going to be a difficult one, which makes it very interesting.
I do look forward to it though.
Yeah.
I'll have all my roboteering knowledge on me as I struggle to fix my own robot.
All right. Any last words to the listening audience?
Do not join BDS.
GayTechMods.com. It's not as toxic as it seems. Yeah, that's about it for me.
Prime. Any
clown.
any last words?
The clown.
The clown. The clown.
Yes.
Down with the
Don't know if
clown.
you just. Down with the clown.
Damn.
You're the clown, Sev.
Wow.
Am I the clown? I'm the clown. Oh no.
Yeah.
I think we're done
You're a
here,
joker, buddy.
lads.
Yeah.
Thank you all very much. And
Thank
tune in next
you.
time for the next
Thanks, Adam.
episode of Perfect Robot Wars. Ooh.
Cheerio.
Was that a good outro or not?
That's me doing an Adam impression.
Oh, cheerio, chaps.
Oh, cheerio.
Well, okay, bye then. Okay.
Cheerio.
So, see you later, everyone.
See ya.
Ta-ra.
Bye.